What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about Wayne Gretzky, who I'm told is the greatest hockey player of all time. But to be honest, I wouldn't really know because, like most Americans, I don't watch hockey. So today, I really want to check out this video all about how good prime Wayne Gretzky really was at hockey. Which sounds perfect for me because hearing the words, he was the best, is one thing. But I want to know exactly why he was the best. What did he do? What was he so good at? What did he accomplish? So let's take a look at this.
He's known as the Great One, a title that speaks volumes about his impact on hockey. His name is synonymous with unmatched skill and a record-breaking career.
Record-breaking career, unmatched skill. These are good buzzwords. You know what is a good buzzword? His freaking nickname, the Great One? Did they say his nickname is the Great One? How freaking good do you have to be at your sport to be called the Great One?
But just how good was prime Wayne Gretzky actually?
Yeah.
Hockey has seen many legends, but none have dominated the sport like Wayne Gretzky.
Okay.
Born on January 26, 1961, in Brantford, Ontario, Gretzky was not just a player but a phenomenon. From the frozen ponds of his hometown to the grand stages of the NHL, his journey is nothing short of legendary.
I mean, by the sound of it, the only person that's even comparable, really, sounds like it'd be Tiger Woods for golf. Especially the parallel of like how good that they're prodigies. Like they're really, really good even when they were kids. Which makes sense for Wayne Gretzky if he is the great one. If he is the greatest hockey player by a large margin. He was just like a freak, basically.
Imagine a young boy, barely old enough to tie his skates, yet displaying a hockey sense far beyond his years. Growing up in a hockey-loving family, Gretzky's backyard rink was his first arena.
He had only in Canada. Only in Canada. This is why Canadians are so freaking good at hockey. Are they being serious? He had an outdoor, like, hockey rink at his house? Did he actually have a hockey rink, like, in his backyard?
The rink was also known as the Wally Coliseum. Here, under the watchful eyes of his father, Walter, Wayne honed his skills.
No, okay. It sounds like it was like a local hockey rink, but either way, it may not have been in his backyard, literally, but the fact that in Canada, it actually sounds like you don't have to go very far. If you're in a town or city or whatever, you can find a hockey rink nearby. Is that fair to say? Because here in most parts of the United States, like there's not just hockey rinks everywhere. It's actually pretty difficult if you're an American that wants to be into hockey and practice it.
Practicing tirelessly. His early years were marked by an unparalleled dedication to the game. His passion enabled him to excel beyond expectations. Wayne's parents, Walter and Phyllis, were instrumental in nurturing his talent. Walter, often seen as Wayne's first coach, instilled in him a deep understanding and love for the game. Gretzky's journey wasn't just about natural talent, it was about overcoming challenges, balancing life, and dedicating himself to his craft. His path to greatness was paved with determination and resilience. But just how incredible was his prime? Let's find out.
Yeah, okay, this is what I'm interested in because, like I said, I don't know much about hockey. But I am a big fan of sports and athletics, and like I can appreciate all that. So I am really curious, like how good was he?
Wayne Gretzky, 17 years old, made his NHL debut in 1979.
What did they wait, what? What did they just say? How old was he? What? Stop.
79.
Stop. Roll it back. How old was he?
17 years old.
Are they kidding? Seven? How many kids, because that's what he is, a kid. He's a teenager. How many kids go pro in their sport at 17? I don't know if I've ever even heard of that before. Is there any sport where anybody goes professional like before they finished high school? Okay. There's something different going on here. Okay.
Made his NHL debut in 1979 with the Edmonton Oilers. His
Oh my
entry into the
God.
league was nothing short of spectacular.
What?
Gretzky was drafted by the Indianapolis Racers of the World Hockey Association,
Okay.
WHA, in 1978 and traded to the Edmonton Oilers before the start of the season. In his first season, Gretzky tied for the league lead in scoring and won the Hart Memorial Trophy as the
What? Okay. All right, I can understand that. Tying the league record in goal scoring in his rookie season. I would understand for a lot of professionals, especially if you're 17. Was he 17? He came out there and just tied one of the league records? That's greatest of all time behavior right there.
the league's most valuable player, 51 goals and 86 assists. This marked the beginning of an era that would redefine hockey.
Oh my God.
Then in his second season, Gretzky did the unthinkable, scoring 92 goals and 120 assists. Numbers so staggering, they almost defy belief.
I might be wrong, but didn't they just say the previous record was 50 something? 50 something goals? And then the next season he did 90? Am I hearing this correctly? This sounds absolutely bonkers.
Over the years, Gretzky shattered records, redefined the game's standards, and left an indelible mark on hockey.
It's all starting to make the hype is starting to make a lot more sense now.
The NHL had never seen a player like him before.
Yeah.
Remember his first few seasons? The way he played the game was revolutionary.
Really?
Gretzky's vision, anticipation, and ability to read the game were unparalleled.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand, like, what made him so much better. Because it's like, in soccer, I don't understand how one player is so much better than others. In hockey, I don't really understand how one player, what are they doing that is so much better? Are they faster? They say he's reading the game better. That's hard for me to kind of comprehend, but I get it. I don't know like the details of hockey analysis, but I guess I get it.
He wasn't just playing, he was orchestrating the game. Can you recall the awe you felt watching him weave magic on the ice? But Gretzky's greatness wasn't just in his achievements, but in how he elevated his team.
So they're saying what made him spectacular was his playmaking, setting up situations and controlling like play and organizing how he was going to get a shot. Not necessarily like his freak like speed with the slap shot or like his physical size, but literally his strategy was amazing. That's really cool. That's not exactly even what I was expecting, but that's really cool. That's why he was so good. He was just smarter than a lot of other people, than everybody else, I guess.
His leadership and passion were key in transforming the Oilers into a dynasty.
Oh,
Think
wow.
back to 1984 Stanley Cup Finals. The Oilers, led by Gretzky, captured their first Stanley Cup, defeating the New York Islanders in a thrilling 5-game series.
Okay.
It was a changing of the guard moment. The young Oilers dethroning the 4-time defending champions.
Oh my God.
Gretzky played a crucial role in his team's triumph, securing
course.
35 points through 19 playoff games, which comprised 13 goals and 22 assists.
I don't really know how many goals are scored in an average hockey game, so it's a little tough for me to understand the impact of some of these numbers.
His performance came just shy of winning the Conn Smythe Trophy, with the award going to his teammate Mark Messier. However,
Okay.
Gretzky was able to lead the team back for another Stanley Cup the following year.
Oh my
This
God.
time, finally winning the Conn Smythe Trophy he deserved.
So, I mean, the Stanley Cup is the league championship. That means you've won. That's like the best, biggest hockey achievement you can do as a team. Stanley Cup, right? And then there's like this individual award, which he got. And so he basically broke out onto the hockey scene and dominated it very, very quickly.
One of Gretzky's most iconic moments came in the 1985-86 season. He not
Okay.
only led the league in scoring, but also broke his record for points in a season. His 215 points remained an untouched record. The sheer magnitude of this achievement is staggering.
200, what? Wait. I thought they said it was 50, then 90. Now it's 200? Is this right?
Indeed, these are some next-level figures. In the
What?
years that followed, Gretzky continued to dominate. The
What?
Oilers won 4 Stanley Cups in 5 years, with Gretzky at the helm.
Oh my God.
His playmaking ability, scoring prowess, and leadership were instrumental
Woo!
in each victory. Can you imagine
Wow.
averaging 196 points per season for 9 years?
Oh my God. It's amazing. Like, if he had done this for 1 or 2 seasons, he'd be like a legend. To do it for 9 years, all these Stanley Cups, it must have been like an incredible time. If you're a hockey fan, if you were like, this era must have been insane to watch.
That's what Wayne Gretzky did during his prime. He was simply unstoppable.
Huh.
He won 4 Stanley Cups, 9 Hart trophies,
Okay.
and 10 Art Ross trophies.
Okay.
His record-setting 92 goals in a single season, his incredible assist totals, or his unmatched game intelligence.
Okay, there's something with the goals. Like maybe they said 92 in one season. Then they said 200. Maybe that's like including the extended playoffs or something or anyway, it's all ridiculous.
Whatever he did was magical. Wayne Gretzky's prime is generally considered to be the years from 1981 to 1989. Wayne Gretzky's skill set
It's a long prime. It's like almost 10 years of just dominating an entire sport.
Gretzky's skill set was nothing short of extraordinary. His ability to read the game, to anticipate plays before they unfolded, was like watching a chess grandmaster at work.
That's the interesting part. They keep describing him as this tactician, reading the game. So you can't even really show that with highlights very easily. Because the stuff that's impressive was going on in his brain, watching what was going on and reacting and playmaking and outplaying people. Very cool, though.
Have you ever seen a player who seemed to control the game as if he had a remote in his hands? That was Gretzky for you.
Okay.
His vision on the ice was almost supernatural. It was as if he had a sixth sense, always in the right place at the right time. This incredible foresight led to countless assists and goals, leaving everyone, fans and players alike, in sheer awe.
Okay.
How often have you watched a Gretzky highlight and asked yourself, how did he even see that play? It's like he had eyes in the back of his head.
It sounds like you have to know a bit about hockey to really understand how good he was.
But Gretzky's impact went far beyond his offensive genius. He wasn't just a goal scorer, but a complete player. contributing to every aspect of the game.
Okay.
His deep understanding and intelligence made him an invaluable asset on the ice. Think about it. Hockey is a sport that demands speed, strength, and smarts.
Yeah.
It's like a combination of basketball, football, and soccer.
Yeah, I do think hockey is really underrated. Here in the United States, for sure. It's very underrated. How much of an all-around athlete you have to be. Because it's physically demanding, mentally demanding, hand-eye coordination, team sport, balance, agility, strength. It's got everything, really. Really, when I think about it, it's an incredibly difficult sport.
But on ice with skates. And Gretzky, he mastered it all. Skating on those thin blades, making split-second decisions. It's just mind-blowing how he managed it so effortlessly.
Okay.
Beyond his skills with the puck, Gretzky's leadership was a cornerstone of his success.
Oh.
He wasn't just a player, but a leader, inspiring his teammates to reach heights they never thought possible.
Right.
His fans all...
Because if your thing is going to be you read the game and understand the game better than anyone else, naturally you're going to want to, be the commander of your troops, for lack of a better word.
always experienced an energy shift whenever they saw Gretzky hitting the ice. It was like a jolt of electricity running through the arena. His presence alone could change the course of a game. That's the
Okay.
mark of a true legend.
Well, it sounds also like a lot of you had to be there. It sounds like a lot of you had to see it. You had to feel it for yourself to really understand the Gretzky mania by the sound of it.
Gretzky's career was not without its challenges. Despite being a hockey legend, Gretzky faced his fair share of early criticism.
Oh.
Can you believe the Great One was once called too small and weak for the NHL?
Oh.
Critics even labeled him as a puck hog.
Oh my god. Just goes to show you, no matter what you do, there's going to be haters. How big is he? I think hockey players now are outrageously big, 6'5", 240 pounds. I think. How big was he?
Accusing him of dominating the game excessively. These harsh words could have affected a young Gretzky, but he knew how to stay strong and above all. The pressure on Gretzky to always perform was immense.
Yeah.
Imagine the weight of expectations to constantly lead your team to victory every game.
Well, that's why the greatest are the greatest, because it doesn't seem to affect them. Because, for most normal people, that's true. For most normal people, the expectation of being great, whether you put that on yourself or other people put that on you, the expectation is enough to mess you up, to prevent you from reaching your potential. But there's people like this, like Tiger Woods and freaking LeBron James or something, and Wayne Gretzky, who just are different.
To break scoring records, injuries were another hurdle in his illustrious career. Gretzky suffered several injuries throughout his career, including a herniated disc in his back.
Oh!
These injuries forced him to miss games and limited his performance at times.
Oh, wow.
That's the painful part of his life. As the NHL evolved with new rules like video review and eliminating the two-line pass, Gretzky had to adapt his game.
What on earth is the two-line pass? I have no idea, but I get the sentiment. Gretzky was good at adapting to have a long, successful career over a long time.
This ever-changing landscape made it more challenging for him to maintain his dominance. Similarly, his trade from the Oilers to the Los Angeles Kings in 1988 shocked hockey.
How could you ever trade this man? Is there something I don't understand here? You don't trade the best of all time, right? He got traded? Like a loaf of bread at the market? Traded away.
Yet, he embraced this new chapter with the same passion and dedication, bringing hockey to the forefront in non-traditional market. People were stunned to hear about one of the most significant trades in sports history. But not just the records or the championships define Gretzky's greatness. It's his ability to inspire, to bring joy to fans, and to elevate the sport of hockey.
Sure, sure.
His astounding 894 goals, 1,963 assists, and 2,857 points have set a benchmark that seems
Oh my
almost
God.
superhuman. Imagine the sheer excitement of watching him glide across the ice, scoring with grace and a skill that left fans and opponents alike in awe.
Yeah, I'll openly say I don't understand everything about hockey, not even close, but this is giving me a really great idea of how freaking good this guy was.
Can you feel the thrill and pride that must have surged through the fans with each victory? It's like witnessing history being made right before your eyes.
Yes.
But
yes.
let's talk about his prime years.
Yes. Like, I used to watch a lot of tennis, and watching Roger Federer, like, I think a lot of tennis fans started to realize, like, this is special. We should appreciate this. And that happens with certain people, certain sports. Wayne Gretzky.
Gretzky wasn't just playing hockey, he was redefining it. Averaging 2.08 points per game is a
Okay.
feat so remarkable it almost feels like a story from a sports legend.
So in hockey, how many points are scored a game? Like 3 or 4? I think. So if he is scoring 2 on average every game, that's insane, right? I'm pretty sure that's insane.
Do you think anyone will ever come close to matching this level of dominance in the sport? Now, think about your favorite Wayne Gretzky moment. Was it a goal, the artistry of his assist, or
Ooh.
something else? Share it with us in the comments below. Hit the bell button to get notified about more incredible NHL stories. Curious about his philanthropic efforts? In comparison with other greats? Keep watching to find out. So how do you measure the greatness of an athlete like Wayne Gretzky? Is it through the countless records, the numerous awards, or the legacy they leave behind?
Yeah.
Gretzky's name is etched in the record books with almost impossible achievements.
Wow.
He holds the record for most points in a career, most goals in a season, and most assists, among many others. Each record...
He, like, still to this day, he just holds all these records. Like, multiple league records still. Pretty insane.
is a testament to his extraordinary talent and impact on the game. But Gretzky's influence extends beyond the ice. His arrival in Los Angeles transformed the NHL, sparking interest in non-traditional hockey markets and contributing to the league's expansion. Not all athletes redefine the reach of their sport. Gretzky's day-to-day brilliance was what truly set him apart. His intuitive play, his effortless scoring, and his ability to make those around him better were unparalleled.
Wow. Well, it certainly all makes a lot more sense to me now. It certainly does. Hearing about all the championships, the aura that he had, he's just like a historical legend. Like he's still alive, like today. This didn't happen like that long ago, which is cool to think about. Like history was made not that long ago. And it sounds like there's not going to be really anyone like him, like in a very long time. Although people said that about Federer, and now Djokovic broke all his records. So that's kind of the cool thing. Just like appreciating what sports legends like this have done and not knowing what the future holds. And this was a great video. And it gave me such a better idea of why Wayne Gretzky is so hyped. Why people call him the Great One. Because like when you're this good at a sport, you're this much better than everyone else. That doesn't happen. Like I don't even know what to compare this to other than Tiger Woods. Like being this much better for such a long period and having all these records that no one will ever break. Like insane. There's like it's kind of sad that I didn't even know all this about this Canadian legend, because he certainly deserves the recognition, that's for sure. So anyway, if you enjoyed this, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Wayne Gretzky, his legend, his legacy, what he accomplished. If you're a fan, that'd be cool to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canadian culture and Canadian things I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.